King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Beaumont Boys Bash episode of the Jim King of the TV show. Southeast Texas style. Get ready for exclusive concert footage and up-close interviews with country legends and Beaumont Boys, Mark Chesnutt, along with his good friend, Tracy Byrd. Think we'll ever have another Beaumont Boys Bash? I doubt it. With special thanks to Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources for their outstanding support. Plus, this can't-miss episode features a fan-favorite Honky Tonk Texas fabulous flashback, a Clay Walker music video, our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week straight from Nashville, and Casey Chesnutt shining bright in the Royal Spotlight. Buckle up for an unforgettable ride. King of the Road. Howdy, folks. You're tuned in to the Jim King of the TV show, your number one source for Southeast Texas entertainment. I'm Jim King of the Road, and this is the best little TV show in Texas. Wherever you are, keep the good times rolling with King's Country Internet Radio, broadcasting 24/7 from Beaumont, Texas. We serve up a perfect mix of real country music, classic favorites, and today's hits. No fluff, just 100% hand-picked country the way you like it. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Listen anytime, anywhere, on your computer, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your car via Bluetooth. Stream worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, or head straight to kingscountry.net. And don't miss the Jim King of the Radio show, airing middays on King's Country. It's an award-winning fan favorite that keeps the country spirit alive and kicking. Now buckle up, we're cruising back to the 1990s and the legendary Cutter's Nightclub on College Street in Beaumont, Texas, the very stage where Mark Chesnutt and Tracy Byrd rose to fame. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard across Southeast Texas TV, internet radio, and social media. We are everywhere.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Oh, my daddy had a job on an oil rig, but he did his living at a Cuban gig. He played guitar with a mighty hand, but he left again for the promised land.
Once upon a time in Beaumont, Texas, there was a little old nightclub on College Street named Cutter's.
Well, it seems sometimes I can hear it still.
And it's where country stars Mark Chesnutt and Tracy Byrd got their first big breaks. Back then, it was Mark Chesnutt and the New South Band, along with Tracy Byrd and Heartbroken.
You can touch the sky.
A few years earlier, Mark first hit the stage on the Charlie Pruitt Country Music Show.
We got a hometown boy coming up right now. When we had auditions 3 weeks ago, he got up and sang his 2 songs. Then he got up and sang about 15 songs after that, after we had a jam session. And you're going to like this fella, because he's a good one. He's 18 years old, and he comes from South Park, Texas, and his name is Mark Chesnutt. Come on out here, Mark, and give it to me.
Of course, Mark ended up honky tonking his way all the way to Nashville and the top of the country charts numerous times.
Well, I only planned on 1 or 2. I might stay for free if that good-looking thing in the corner keeps smiling back at me. Oh, I'm not getting any better than goodbye.
Hello, Mark. Welcome back. Thanks. Mark, I know this is a thrill for you because George is your hero.
That's right. Greatest. I'm nervous. I'm scared to death right now. I've been on this show about 5 or 6 times, and I just about started getting comfortable with it, about all these cameras and things, and then I have to sing in front of George Jones.
Well, you're doing a good job, son.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, George has always been my main inspiration, I guess, because my daddy grew up here in Beaumont, and George spent a lot of time here, living here. And back in the 50s, Daddy and George were buddies. They were hanging around together and running the beer joints around here. And so I've always been fascinated with George Jones. And I met him back in the 80s. I was with a band that happened to play a fundraiser for Sheriff Mike Holtzaffel over in Hardin County. I think George had gotten in some trouble down there, and that was part of his deal. He had to go play a free show for the sheriff, and I opened up that night. That's when I first met him, and he remembered my daddy, and we talked. And after that, I did several shows opening up at Jones Country when he had that, and we've been friends ever since.
How about Tracy Lawrence? Looking who showed up? Retirement don't fit in my plan. You keep your seat, I'm gonna stand. Eskimo needs your Frigidaire.
I need your rocking chair.
I don't need no rocking chair. You don't need your rocking chair. You're tall and you make it care. You're tall and you make it care. I've got a little neon in my vein. And he's got neon in his vein. This may hurt on me, mine. This may hurt on me, the pain. You believe the rocking on the stand. Don't you rocking on the stage. Ain't cooking, hot rum in no game. Can't keep this pressure in the king.
Little bit old, but I ain't impaired.
He definitely ain't impaired. I don't need no rocking chair. No, you don't need your rocking chair.
Body's old, but it ain't impaired.
You know we ain't impaired. We don't need no rocking chair.
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources.
Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money.
At Texas Construction Resources, our main line of work, residential house pads and ponds, crushed concrete, lay down yards, demolition work, land clearing, and anything that we can push as far as dirt, site prep, that's going to be our main focus.
Hands of a working man built this town. Clear this timber and plow this ground.
Coming up in a bit, we're premiering Clay Walker's latest hit, our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week, straight from Nashville. Then relive a classic moment in our Honky Tonk Texas fabulous flashback, followed by a powerhouse Royal Spotlight performance from the one and only Casey Chesnutt. But don't go anywhere. We're heading back to Beaumont for more high-octane country action from the Beaumont Boys themselves, Mark Chesnutt and Tracy Byrd.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.
Stay connected with the King of the Road Show at JimKingofTheRoad.com. Winner of the Best Design, Content, and Broadcast Internet Video at the Press Club of Southeast Texas Excellence and Media Awards. There's plenty to do, see, and stream at JimKingofTheRoad.com, including King's Country Internet Radio, segments from this TV show, the contest page, and King's Photo Gallery. Also, click on links to Jim's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages. That's JimKingofTheRoad.com.
Escape to Jackson Hill Park and Marina at Lake Sam Rayburn. Your lakeside paradise awaits. Enjoy premier boating, fishing and picturesque views. Then unwind in our cozy cabins and savor delicious dishes at our on-site restaurant with full bar. Plus, join us for periodic special concert events where live music brings our community together under the stars. Create unforgettable memories at Jackson Hill Park and Marina. Visit us today and let your adventure begin.
Is your house or roof dirty? Let the professionals at Frog Wash Pressure Washing bring your biggest investment back to life. Don't take a risk doing it yourself. Let the Soft Wash specialists clean your roof, house, vinyl siding, hard plank, and windows with low pressure and specialized chemicals. Check out our past jobs and reviews on our social media page. Our work speaks for itself. Insured and A+ rated by BBB. Call Frog Wash Pressure Washing for your free estimate today.
Now I want to go ahead and while everybody's still sober, I think, if somebody's sober, I know, because ain't nobody screaming or yelling or raising hell or yet. So I know there's a lot of sober people out there. While you're sober, I might as well be a businessman. I have a record out right now, and if you haven't heard it yet, I'm fixing to play it for you. And if you went out and bought it, I sure thank you a whole bunch. I want to thank KD97 for playing it for me. Y'all keep on bugging KD97 and KYKR. Y'all can bug them enough and they'll play it, I guarantee you. We need your help. And we're fixing to have a brand new release out pretty soon. You can pick this up at the record rack. This is our first one. It's called Too Cold at Home. Well, it sure feels good to come in here and just pull up a seat. A frosty mug of a cool one helps to beat the heat.
Well, I only planned on one or two. I might stay for free.
As I mentioned in the last segment, Too Cold at Home became Mark Chesnutt's first big hit after signing with MCA Records in 1990. Mark's friend and Cutter's cohort, Tracy Byrd, got his break when he signed with MCA 2 years later.
I'm face to face with an angel. How'd you get those eyes so blue? Your vision in white, and I've been waiting all night just to have one dance with you. Now all my dreams are coming true. I'm holding heaven in my arms tonight. Everything about you is so perfectly right. I've never been there, but I think I might be holding heaven in my arms tonight. I was driving through Georgia in late July on a day hot enough to make the devil sigh. I saw a homemade sign written in red, Ryan County Watermelon Festival ahead. Way back up in the country, back in the hills, down in the hollers where the folks are real, living with the crazies and the old wildcats, sawed-off shotguns and coonskin caps. That's where I'm from, and I'm proud to say I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way.
been kind of an entrepreneur all the way through all of this. You've done television. I think you're also the national spokesman for Special Olympics.
Well, I was years and years ago. Yeah. I don't do that anymore. But all through the years, we did, of course, the homecoming weekend and all that for about 18 years. And but these days, I just concentrate on making my music and raising my family.
Think we'll ever have another Beaumont Boys bash?
I doubt it. I think that's now me and Chesnutt might get together and do something sometime, but I don't know if it'll be called the Beaumont Boys Bash. But that kind of ran its course, and it's a lot of work to put those things on, and I just don't know if I'm up to it anymore. So I just try to help other people's causes out now.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
People like Mark Chesnutt and Tracy Byrd, those guys really set the stage for me. Mark is one of my favorite singers still.
Mine too.
And being able to be here tonight for charity. I've always said, I would never come back to Beaumont to make money. It would always be for charity. And the couple times that I have been back here, one was for Glenn Gordon whenever he passed away. And tonight, obviously it's for charity, and doing that, giving something back to the place that gave me my break, it makes me feel really, really good.
I don't have to beg, steal, and borrow. I just want to live until I die.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
Since Tina Bean started 5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur over 24 years ago, it's always been a friendly neighborhood store, kind of like the general store of the good old days.
I think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas. Here comes Beaumont boy Clay Walker with Fall, our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week straight from Nashville.
Oh, look, there you go again. Putting on that smile again, even though I know you've had a bad day. Doing this and doing that, always putting yourself last. A whole lot of give and not enough take. But you can only be strong so long before you break. So fall, go on and fall apart, and fall into these arms of mine. I'll catch you every time you fall. Go on and lose it all, every doubt, every fear, every worry, every tear. I'm right here. Baby, fall. Forget about the world tonight, all that's wrong and all that's right. Lay your head on my shoulder and let it fade away.
And if you wanna let go, baby, it's okay. Fall, go on and fall apart, and fall into these arms of mine, and I'll catch you every time you fall. Go on and lose it all, every doubt, every fear, every worry, every tear. I'm right here, baby, fall. Hold on, hold on, hold on to me. Fall, go on and fall apart, and fall into these arms of mine, and I'll catch you every time you fall. Go on and lose it all, every doubt, every fear, every worry, every tear. I'm right here, baby, fall.
Escape to Jackson Hill Park and Marina at Lake Sam Rayburn. Your lakeside paradise awaits. Enjoy premier boating, fishing, and picturesque views. Then unwind in our cozy cabins and savor delicious dishes at our on-site restaurant with full bar. Plus, join us for periodic special concert events where live music brings our community together under the stars. Create unforgettable memories at Jackson Hill Park and Marina. Visit us today and let your adventure begin. Up next, Casey Chesnutt takes center stage in the Royal Spotlight. King of the Road. Looking to elevate your business or band's presence in Southeast Texas? Partner with King of the Road Productions for unparalleled exposure across television, radio, and social media. With over 18 years of multimedia experience, we craft compelling content that resonates. Contact us at 409-748-9689 or email jim@jimkingoftheroad.com. Let King of the Road Productions drive your success.
Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money.
At Texas Construction Resources, our main line of work, residential house pads and ponds, crushed concrete laydown yards, demolition work, land clearing, and anything that we can push as far as dirt, site prep, that's going to be our main focus.
Hands of a working man built this town. Clear this timber and plow this ground.
Are you ready to find the home of your dreams? Look no further than Suzanne Simmons. She's your dedicated realtor at JLA Realty. With a passion for real estate and a commitment to personalized service, Suzanne is here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you're buying, selling, or exploring the local market, she offers expert advice tailored to your needs. Don't wait to make your real estate dreams a reality. Contact Suzanne Simmons today at 409-880-5307 and embark on your journey with a trusted professional by your side. Your dream is just a call away. Enjoy this clip of Casey Chesnutt performing his dad's first radio hit, Too Cold at Home, at Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle, Texas in 2017.
Every time I play it in front of my daddy, he's like, you're doing that wrong, you're doing this wrong. Well, it sure feels good to come in here
just pull up a seat. Frosted mug of a cold one helps to be the heat. These old dog days of summer, Lord, I'll be glad when they're gone. It's too hot to fish, too I've gone, too cold at home. That baseball game on TV takes me back when I was a kid. Proudly wore those uniforms just like the Dodgers did. Well, we won a few and lost a few, and for me, it still goes on. It's too hot to fish, too much gone, too cold at home. Well, I only plan on one or two, I might stay for three. If that good-looking thing in the corner keeps smiling back at me, it's so easy not to care about what's right or what's wrong. It's too hot to fish, too alcohol, too cold at home. Well, I only plan on one or two, I might stay for three. If that good-looking thing in the corner keeps smiling back at me, it's so easy not to care about what's right or what's wrong. It's too hot to fish, too off guard, too cold at home. It's too hot to fish, too off guard, too cold at home. What do you think, Miss Norma? Thank you very much.
Texas Hot Country Magazine is one of the oldest magazines in the Houston area and affiliated with 2 Houston radio stations, the new 93Q and Country Legends. We target the very lucrative family-oriented country music and Texas music market. Grab the latest issue at TexasHotCountryMagazine.com and check out Jim King of the Road's new column. For Texas Hot Country Magazine advertising rates and information, please contact Leon Beck at 281-702-2242.
Nestled between Beaumont and Lumberton, Texas, is the beautiful Book Nook Inn Bed and Breakfast. It hosts visitors from around the world. Locals love it also as a quick, relaxing getaway from their everyday life. Swimming, fishing, viewing a movie in its unique theater room, and more awaits them at the inn. It's also a premier wedding venue. Many couples have exchanged vows in front of its gazebo or its event room. Book Nook Inn hosts reunions, vow renewals, murder mysteries, and more. We hope soon you'll be our guest at Book Nook Inn.